Welcome to Nerdify's Call of Cthulhu campaign. We are going to be starting off with the Lightless Beacon in honor of Cthulhuine. Alright. And now to meet our players, we have
Josh Lapine, playing Howard Johnson Jr., the investigative reporter.
MJ Ford, playing Alexandra Hawkwood, the antique dealer.
And Jessie Dilly playing Ivy Lynch, the gentle lady.
So, all of you all have found yourself for some reason or another bound on the Essex, heading from Arkham to Folly's Point. Each of you know your reasons why. If you wish to have previously met and known each other, feel free, or we'll start off as strangers. I will leave that to the players.
Okay.
I say strangers.
Strangers would be interesting.
Should be fun.
Okay. So, April 12th, 1921, 8:15 p.m. The Beacon Island Lighthouse off the shore of Folly Point, Massachusetts, ceased to cast its light over the region's dangerous rocky waters about 15 minutes ago. As a result, the SS Essex, a mixed passenger and cargo vessel on which you all are traveling to Rock Point, has floundered on the rocks and incurred considerable damage to its hull. The ship is sinking, and the crew hurries you towards one of the many small rowboats acting as the ship's lifeboats. As they load you in, they tell you it's best to aim for Beacon Island instead of Folly's Point, due to a strong storm coming in. You can see it on the coast, lightning starting to strike. Then, without another word, they shove you into the dark, churning waters. All you have to guide you is a small light shining at the base of the lighthouse's tower silhouette.
Fun.
You all, what do you wish to do? You can try to make for Beacon Island, or you can try to race the storm against the sailors' advice.
Levels of dumb in a rowboat.
Yeah, we're gonna try to beat them.
Okay.
Well, that's just great. I'm on my way to Folly Point to meet with a prospective scoop, and now here I am, stuck in a boat with a couple of dames. Fantastic.
Could be worse. Could have been eaten by sharks.
Sharks
Stuck with two other
in
gents.
Massachusetts?
Could have been
Come
stuck
on.
with two other gents.
Two other gents probably would have
As you are talking, there is a rending, horrendous sound from your boat. And you look down, and you have been hauled by a piece of metal sticking up out of the water into your rowboat. Anyone who desires can roll me a knowledge check, a note check, and spot hidden. Just let me know which one is first.
been. Okay, what are you rolling?
Everyone
Spot
can
hidden.
roll all three. Well, everyone can roll both.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to roll both then.
Okay, so roll your spot hidden first. You're looking to try to get equal to or under the number of your percentile.
So your spot hidden's 50?
Yeah, I only got.
So you're good.
Okay, so you passed.
Mm-hmm.
Put a little X next to it so you can level it up later after game.
Okay, I'll use spot hidden.
Alright.
26. I have a 50.
Very good. Almost a hard success.
Spot hidden. 33. I have a 45.
Alright, so everyone gets that. Does anyone wish to do the no check?
I will.
Feel free.
And where is that? that just intelligence?
Yes.
It's your... Is it... No.
Oh, no.
No is education.
No is education?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Education.
We're learning the game as we go here.
I got 78.
I got 68.
I got a 29, which is hard check, I believe, or medium.
Was it half?
It was below half.
Okay, that is a hard success. Extreme success is the 1/5. So?
My
Assuming that we don't put something next to
No,
intelligence.
you do not. You do not level up.
Characteristics.
Tragically, not. You do not know.
Yeah, that was
All
78.
3 of you from your spot hidden recognize that there is no identifying marks on this piece of jagged metal, and judging by its relative small number of barnacles and lack of other detritus, is probably very new. The 2 of you who passed your note checks. The metal looks like it was actually part of a ship that got sheared off. However, there are no reports of shipwrecks in this area recently.
Oh, the Lord blesses me. Yes, he does. I might be stuck on this rowboat, but this is my scope.
Blesses us. We're sinking.
Great. You get out the water, and I'm going to take a picture of this here shipwreck, all right?
You can sink with the rowboat.
The rowboat is not sinking yet. It is hauled. So, yep. So go ahead and give me the art photography check. Because this is... You're probably going to be looking for a hard check in this one.
Ooh, 17.
Hard check, you
Can
get
I
it.
nail it.
Can I just
Yeah.
bump him a little bit and go, oops?
Would she do that? Or is that you as the player wanting to do that?
The player.
The flare.
Click.
So you were able to get a great photo. You know you had it just right. So, in order to try to get yourself off this and make it to the island, I need a pilot boat roll from people.
Oh, great.
Well, this is gonna suck.
Well,
This is going to be horrible.
Unless one of us rolls a 1.
an 81 is not a 1.
And
61 is not a
not.
1.
Does anyone want to spin the luck down for it?
There would be no chance.
No!
I can't. So I literally cannot.
I could, but I don't wanna.
I can't. I don't want to.
I guess we're swimming.
So, as you all, push off, and for a moment, everything is fine. And then, all of a sudden, you realize socks are a little bit wet. And you realize that in the way you pushed off, you ended up yanking out more of the ship hull, and it is going under fast. I need swim checks from people to try to make it to the island that you're going under.
Yay.
Yay. 20%.
About to get fucked.
Bye, guy. It's nice knowing you.
What
Bye,
everyone get?
Ivy.
Bye.
84.
84?
98.
98 too.
On a swim of 20.
Same.
Did we all get 98s?
No, I got 84.
Okay, well, the good news is all of you all make it to the island safe, though sore and tired. And 2 of you, because of it's a fumble, are going to take some minor damage. For our players, for our followers, not our players, what we're doing is we're doing hidden damage. I keep track of all of their health and everything of that nature, and I let them know when they're hurt and how bad it feels, but they actually don't know the number mathematically that attends to that. So, okay. And your starting health was 11?
Yes.
9?
Yeah.
12. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. You got some scrapes, you got some bruises. I mean, if you truly wished, you could try a first aid check to try to patch yourself up once you land on the shore.
Okay.
This is one, you cannot, you can do first aid on yourself, I do believe.
Yeah, we get
In?
50%, 30% or lower.
Okay.
So close.
I'm going to spend 14 luck to succeed.
Alright. Which also means you put your little mark next to your medicine, because it is a pass now. Or first aid. Alright, so you succeeded on yourself. Are you also going to help out the dame with you?
Yeah. I'm going to attempt it.
Is it medicine for others or first aid?
It is first aid for others.
Hold on, girlie. Hold on.
Scratches, bruises, the rough stuff.
Hold on. Hold on.
Push him upward.
Does this hurt?
Was it a 96
Everything
or
okay?
higher?
No, it was not.
Okay, because that's a fumble. You didn't fumble it.
Yeah, I failed. But
You failed, but you didn't fumble. So you're able to patch yourself up pretty well. Were you able to help out your compatriot or no? No. So
Poor girl.
Hi, 80s. No.
sadly, Alexandria has some scratches and bruises. They're gonna hurt. They sting a little, and now salt water and cuts. So pleasant.
Better
So-
be right about all this.
So you all make it on
Right
board.
about what? Who'd you talking to?
She looks at her letter as she said that.
So you pulled out a letter?
Pulled out
All
her
right.
letter. Nothing.
Well, seems like we're going to be here for a while. Name's Howard Johnson Jr. You've probably heard of me. Investigative reporter
Have
for the
we?
Times.
Have we?
Probably have, especially our gentle lady.
I've seen your name.
Pleas-
Ivy.
Pleasure to meet you, Ivy. Sorry about the initial tumble. I was just a little stressed, getting shoved into a boat. But it's gotten worse, so might as well make the best of it.
Give me a no roll to know yourself, because keeping up on that is not really
My
as
thing.
much as what you would want.
26.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you've
yeah,
heard
you got
about
it.
Alexandra Hawkwood.
Nice to meet you, Miss Hawkwood.
Give me a no roll.
No, not a chance.
You didn't hit your education?
Dude, I'm rolling high for some reason.
The one
The
time.
one time we don't need high.
I know,
I
it's
know.
such an inverse, ain't it?
Yeah.
It sucks. You all are able to come up on the pillar on the north side of the island. On that note, we have gifts for our players.
Uh-oh.
Not the type of gifts I want. I haven't killed anybody yet.
Oh, my.
Yet.
You all are up here. There's a map of Beacon Island for everybody.
Ooh,
Map for everyone.
we're on the dock.
Yep, you all are on the pier.
It's right here.
Yep.
Yep.
On the north side of the island.
Yes, sir. You have managed to come up on the north side of the island, mostly uninjured, cold, tired. It was a good 500-yard swim in clothing at April in Massachusetts.
And carrying items.
Yeah, it's cold.
Help.
Oh, well, carry items as best you can. Your notebooks are sogged and flooded. The camera, you hope, is still good.
Goes my scoop, more than likely.
You had a great photo.
I hope it can be salvaged.
Doubtful.
Doubtful, but worth the thought.
Maybe if you don't touch it and don't take any other photos, when you get back to land, you can go get someone and they might be able to flush it out for you. Let's pray. That's an expensive camera.
But not waterproof by any means in the 1920s.
No!
Which means the film has been exposed to salt
Oh,
water.
yes.
Which means it's ruined.
Which is why if someone goes in there and gets a critical success, someone with more knowledge, someone with more skill than you, they might be able to save something that's, Loch Ness Monster quality. But
he just opens up the camera and just chucks the soggy film into the ocean. Forget about it. Said one thing after another. I thought I had my break. Thought the Lord was looking out for me, got my scoop. But
They may
here
still.
we are.
Maybe you got a little too greedy there for a moment.
Not greedy. I'm a reporter.
Says
A
the
story is a story, and it's a good story. It's a shipwreck that just happened. Just disappeared out of nowhere.
neither
gonna
one
be
of
late
you all
for
have
that
heard about a
meeting.
shipwreck in this area at all.
True.
So,
But that was more the says the money grubbing one herself.
yeah. But, just saying, neither one of you have heard about a shipwreck that was just now mentioned.
So I beg to differ, ma'am. It's not greed, it's work ethic.
All of you all can hear a faint sound in the different distance. Anyone who wants can give me a mechanical or electrical repair check.
Great.
Walter 10!
Always attempt!
I got 52.
Nope.
I need a 10% or I need...
80 something.
Nope, 81.
Nope.
Which one are you going for?
Hold on, Ed. Let's see.
That was electric. Let's try mechanic.
I'm going with
Either
electric.
or, not both.
Damn it.
I'm going
I
to...
went
Well, I
electric,
guess
yeah.
it doesn't really matter. Because they're both 10% and they're both equal.
Nope.
Do you want to spend 40 luck?
I found these results.
What the hell? No one asked you.
And the old ones talk to us!
No.
This is why we need our phones.
I thought it was.
I'm not quite sure, you can't quite pinpoint it. It sounds like something up the hill towards the lighthouse, churning very, very faintly.
Might as well go to the lighthouse. It'll at least get us somewhere to be.
Yeah, maybe they got a fire.
And some
You do
nice
see
clothing.
from the door the welcoming light of nice yellow electric lights. The door has been left partially ajar by somebody. Well, no, we're not
We're
there
not
yet.
there yet.
Okay.
We're way down here.
Okay.
Uh-huh. It's
We gotta walk.
a short walk up the path. Thankfully, it's a well-trodden path. Someone has obviously been out here walking a lot. As you continue on, you can swear you hear something else. But each time it's just like a small rustle. Maybe it's the wind. Maybe it's your imagination. Maybe it's the water still leaking out of your ears after swimming. When you reach the door, can everyone please give me a spot hidden check?
Gladly.
Yes, I you can pass.
That's something I can
40.
pass.
9!
Do I make another mark or does I leave it?
No, just
Woohoo! Yay!
did anyone get a hard success or critical success?
I got a 9.
Oh, critical success.
Oh, wow. Okay, I
critical.
just succeeded.
Okay. With the critical success, everyone sees there are fresh
It was a 3.
footprints
It was
in
a
the
3.
mud.
I got a 3.
You got a 3?
I got a 3.
Well, then you get to see the critical success as well. Everyone see, well, not critical, but
Hard.
hard.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. No, this would be extreme successes. Critical is a 1.
Okay.
Extreme is the 1/5.
Okay.
There are fresh footprints in the mud. It looks no more than an hour old at max. For the 2 extreme successes, you see that there's some sort of print on them or under them. Either one of you two can give a nature or science, biology or zoology, or you can bring it to the attention of your reporter and let him check as well. You see the footprints, but they seem to be oddly engrossed, looking down at them like you're not quite sure.
I'm gonna try, but then I'm also gonna bring it up to him.
All right.
I'm going to try natural world. Please get 10% or less.
Do natural world
No.
higher. Damn it. No. Poke, poke.
Yeah, what's up?
You don't see the print?
Yeah, saw it.
Look at it. There's more print in it.
When she brings it to your attention, you notice that it almost like there was something under there, and it's like the footprint crushed half of it. Look at it, oh, that is a print of something. I'm not quite sure. You can give me the same check if you wish. Natural world or science.
Go with your strongest.
None of us have a goddamn thing.
Must have been a rock or something the guy stepped on.
You all do well, regardless, because you got that far, you do know that it is duck. Maybe a duck foot was there. You're not sure. This is that science stuff. You're not a professor.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't know what to tell you. Looks like a duck foot. Slightly bigger duck foot.
The prints lead around to the thicket, and as you're looking at them, the first drop of that promised storm comes in, landing right on the print, completely erasing it from view.
No!
So the prints are leading around the side of the building towards the back, towards whatever that churning sound was that you all heard before. You all also are right at the door to enter in.
Well, I say we go inside now.
No, hold on.
The prints are being erased. And as you're sitting there discussing, a loud rustle from the thickets to the east side. Rain? Not sure. I mean, you can try to give spot hidden or listen rolls if you want.
Just go ahead.
What's my listen? 20. Nope.
What's better?
That was fine.
No. That's a 95.
17! Yes!
79. Nope.
17!
17.
You swear for an instant you saw something, but it's not there.
It's probably just the wind.
You found the footprints and prints of something. You assume duck, geese. Who knows? Who cares? And first droplets of rain from that promised storm are coming down.
Yeah, let's go inside. I'll at least ask.
Well, I am curious about these tracks, but I agree. Probably better to at least get warmed up. Maybe dry.
Exactly.
Maybe stay out of the storm.
Well, it's not here yet.
No, but those first...
I have more gifts.
Oh, yay. More maps. Alright,
So,
we are going inside.
yep, you all are at the front door. No response.
Push.
Door opens fully, without a creak, without a hinge, without a noise. There's nothing inside really that you can hear. There is down the hall just a little bit. On your side, a single lit room that you also see. It's right on the east side. It's the very first door, is also lit in a jar. The other doors are open with no lights on. Anyone who wants can give me a spot hidden check.
50% or lower.
31.
34.
45.
Very good. Did anyone get an extreme success?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. All of you all who passed do notice there are 2 bullets lodged into the floor. You're not sure from where. You're not quite sure the age. Maybe they're old. Maybe they're new.
Can I have praise?
Appraisal would not be for this.
Aw.
Right beside you are a number of oilskins. So if you all do decide to head out, there are some nice oilskins to keep you warm. There is also 2 hurricane lanterns for light. Oil lamps mixing with the electric light give a strange ambiance. It's almost like you're somewhere stuck between the 2 worlds of the 1890s and the 1920s, the past and the modern. And it is eerily quiet.
Hello? Anybody home? It's worth a shot.
It's worth. I'm gonna start heading to the room that has the light coming from it.
I'm
Okay.
with her.
I'll take up the rear.
Straight into the study, there are 3 armchairs lying about. Right in the center, probably where the people that keep here relax, enjoy. You can smell... No, possible, it's prohibition. I will swear you smell whiskey in the air. But that's illegal. No one breaks prohibition, do they? On the north wall is a writing desk.
Okay. I go looking for the whiskey.
Give me a spot hidden check.
I will look at the desk and see if there's nothing
gonna
recorded
go look.
there.
I am
Look
going
on
to
fireplace.
spend 2 luck to succeed.
I'm gonna go look for the fireplace.
Okay. So, in order,
Desk.
Alexandria and Howard go right to the desk. And he pops off a little side hidden thing and pulls out a 1/4 fifth of whiskey.
Well, Looky.
You know,
Keep it.
it's cold. Maybe something just to warm you up.
Keep it.
I look for a glass.
There are a number of tumblers on the south wall. There is a small little table with tumblers and cups, everything you might want.
Pop. Clink. Best of a bad situation.
Agreed.
Okay. So now the desk.
Did you want one?
From this side of the wall. I'll take one.
Sure.
And I guess I'm pouring drinks for everybody.
All right.
Somebody else's booze.
Hey, they weren't here to welcome you. You're simply giving yourself the hospitality you deserve.
That's how Howard sees it.
Well,
It's how all of them see it.
going over to the writing desk. The top of it's unlocked, really easily rolls up.
Mm-hmm.
There is a number of stationery from the lighthouse, the company, a mess of invoices for coins appraisals, and you, in doing so, find this letter.
Ooh.
Please read it out loud for everybody.
All right. Hey, I found something.
What's that?
The Newburyport Society. April 2nd, 1926. Dear Mr. Cassidy, thank you for your letter dated February 28th of this year. I do indeed recognize the coin you just described, or at least I recognize the style of decoration. For we have a piece of similar origin here in our museum in Newburyport. As a result, I suspect your coin hails from nearby Ismith, and only the locals of that benign town could tell you its true worth, to them at least. However, if you value your immortal soul, I strongly caution you against contacting any
Denizens of that place.
No good ever came from dealings with Innsmouth. Instead, the Newburyport Society would be glad to purchase any coins you may have from you at market value, once their authenticity has been confirmed. That's why he sent me. If you would care to make arrangements to visit me here at the Society's Museum at our earliest convenience, then I can arrange to have our appraiser examine the coins, whereupon we can agree a fair price for the sale. Again, Mr. Cassidy, I urge you most strongly not to approach anyone in Innsmouth about your find. It really is for the best of all concerned. Yours sincerely, Miss Anna Tilton.
While you're over there, you can also give me an appraise check if you so desire.
Funny. I need a 60 or lower.
And
Wow.
99.
I spend two.
you're spending how much luck?
What did you roll?
I rolled a 99.
Okay, then you would need to
Yeah.
spend 39 luck.
Oh, shit.
Do you wish to spend 39 luck?
That would leave me with one insanity.
One luck, yeah. So is it worth it? You can also, this brings up a wonderful comment for Call of Cthulhu. You can choose, if you so desire, to push a roll.
Can I push a roll?
Pushing a roll is done by such. You explain to me how you're going to push it to understand this appraisal as you're going through the card catalogs. And if you fail, something infinitely worse happens.
Okay. Well,
How are you going to push looking through the papers and everything?
she brings out her letter to try to connect them to
Okay.
what Mr.
So-
Cassie's trying to do.
So she's like placing them out on the thing.
Exactly.
All right.
Come on, 60 or lower.
85. She gets very
Fuck
fat.
you.
When you come over to the table, you realize that the papers that were in pretty good chronological order are now spread to the four winds. And it will probably take 20 to 30 minutes of time just to reorder them with a good library use check.
Please do it.
Well, one moment. You went over to the painting. You're flipping through, there are a number of beautiful beach scenes and everything. And can you please give me a sanity check?
Oh, for the love of fuck.
Okay. What?
So I gotta roll 60 or lower?
Sanity.
Yep.
92.
Please lose one sanity as you look at the last piece appears to be looking out the very window that looking up you look out with eyes, luminous eyes, staring back. You can give me, if you wish, a natural world or science, biology, or zoology, or a art, craft, painting, or sketching check if you so desire.
Don't have art, craft, sketching, or painting. I have art, craft, forgery.
Well then, say you're SOL.
I'll do natural world because I have a higher number in that, which is
She
only
shit out of luck.
Yep.
no, not with a 63.
You can't place it, but still looking at it, you almost look up and you could swear for a moment you see those eyes staring at you. You blink. Vivid, realistic painters. Ooh, creepy. And did you lose your one sanity?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Took my sanity.
I'm gonna
Give me a
attempt that
library use
library
check.
use.
All right.
I'm gonna spend 9 luck to fix her mess up. 9k.
As you're fixing it up, you do come to a realization. You can either one of you two can give me an intelligence check, or both of you two can.
Wow, incredibly critical success.
Very nice.
My intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
I hit it even.
I have a 90. I got a 3.
Hey,
Way to go!
the 90 club.
You two realize right away after your sorting anything, it's been you taking some time to do it. Whoever left this desk left it hurriedly, left it quickly, left it messy. They were out of here due to something.
Now, why would somebody be in such a rush to get out of here?
I don't.
Bullet holes, weird tracks, messy desk.
Hyper-realistic paintings.
What was he?
Every painting previously
Type of
was dated
realistic
from
paintings.
last month. The painting you flipped was from February 14th.
So everything else was from earlier this month?
Mm-hmm. Everything else was from last month. This one was from February 14th.
Last month? No, I'm sorry. Paintings. What paintings?
You'd see that Miss Ivy is flipping over some paintings. You want to go take a look? Feel free.
We both do.
Give me sanity checks, people.
Because she immediately
I
flicks
need
to
a
the
what?
one that she's like, am I the only one that's creeped out by this one?
I need a what?
You need to roll your sanity.
80 or lower.
Okay, I got a 71.
This gives me a sanity.
45.
You are not affected.
Am I the only one that's creeped out by this one?
You, for a moment, have that same thing. It is the window pane. It is those eyes. It is almost looks like it's the same time of day, even. And for a brief moment, you can imagine those luminous eyes staring in at you from the outside.
Am I the only one that's creeped out by this one?
Yes.
No, you're not. That's
Huh. I don't see anything.
that's just it's a trick of the paint. It's a trick of the paint.
Anyone, either one of you two who wish can give me the natural world or science check.
Natural world. I have a higher one than
Or
that.
art, sketching, painting. Yeah, I don't think so.
Natural world. I need a 5 or lower, or 20, or 10 or lower. No.
Just
eerie.
slight little heebie-jeebies, at least for you two. Alexandria is just...
Yeah, whatever.
She deals with antiques and such all the time. She's seen hyper-realistic before.
Yeah,
Pish posh.
basically.
The only thing left is there were some locked drawers in the writing desk you were just about to check out before she brought up the paintings to your attention, but if you wish to get in, you're going to need a locksmith or strength check with something to aid you.
Okay, I'm doing strength, because that's higher than my locksmith.
Yep.
What are you using? You need a chisel, a screwdriver, something to pop it. You have nothing.
Can I shoot the lock?
I
mean, you might damage whatever's in it.
But it might just shoot the lock.
Didn't you have a locksmith, though?
Yes, I do have locksmith.
You try to use locksmith if you want. I feel obligated to ask.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Gonna let her do her thing first.
That was a 69, but I needed 20%. How much luck would I need to spend?
It's a 1-to-1 ratio, so you need 49. Do you wish to push the roll?
You'd need 29. Do you wish to push the roll, miss? I threw the papers around everywheres.
I'm going to try to push the roll here.
How are you
Okay.
going to push? You're sitting there delicately trying to lockpick it.
All right. She takes out her pocket watch, unhooks it, tries to use the end of the hook in trying to force it in.
Okay.
Force it like a key.
Force it like a key.
All right. Give me the check.
35.
She could
Do you
technically...
wish to spend the 15 luck to make it? You have the feeling as you're pushing, it's really grinding into your palm. You're trying. Hurts a little bit. You can spend the 15 luck or not. The choice is yours.
You'd go down to 25.
Fuck it. I want this damn thing open.
Okay, next locksmith.
Yep. And just before you cut open your palm and hurt yourself more, it clicks.
Oh, thank gosh.
And there is a single journal in there, wrapped in oilskin.
She takes out the journal and places it on the desk.
And unfortunately enough, our printer did not want to print these out, so I have these. I'll read them out to you. February 13th, 1921. I found something. You recognize the writing at once. This is George Cassidy, your old friend. I found something on one of my walks, a coin. I kept walking and found another one, and then another one. I know it's gold. Found some mechanical parts as well. Looks like looks like to be from a ship. Must have gone down recently, but I don't recall anything about no wreck of late, unless it went down in last night's storm when the light was out. I better keep this quiet. I don't want the other two to get a slice of the action. I will keep this journal as a means of documenting my findings. This is worth a mint. February 16th, 1921. That coin catalog I bought in Folly Point is useless. One thing I know is that the coins are old, real old. I've asked if I can stay on for as long as I can until I'm sure that there's nothing left here for me to line my pockets. I have found a good lead on these coins and will go where the money takes me. Maybe I should write to some of my old colleagues to see if they can help. Should probably try some of those fancy antique stores in Rockport while I'm at it. March 10th, 1921. The coins are getting hard to find. The 2 new members are not helping matters. It makes it difficult to search without being noticed. Hope they don't cause me any trouble. Even so, I filled a small pouch, which I keep with me at all times. April 3rd, 1921. I've got a good lead now. I'll be sending one more letter to Innsmouth. Then I'm confident I can get off this stinking island for good. I think Michael is watching me. I've bought a gun just in case. As you read this, you look down in there. There is a gun case.
She brings out the gun case and opens it.
It is an empty case for a revolver, 35,
32.
a 32-aught revolver with 9 bullets. None are in there. The gun and revolver are both missing.
You mean gun and bullets?
Gun and bullets, yes. April 11th, 1921. Smith said he'll leave the lighthouse tomorrow morning. He says he don't care if it voids his contract. He's had enough of this island and everything on it. You recognize Smith as being the painter who signed the work. At least that's one less pair of eyes watching me. Still stuck with that sneak Michael, though. You also recognize Michael as your contact.
Okay.
Smith says the radio busted again halfway through talking to the bosses. Said he'd fix it before he leaves. Counted my coins to be sure he didn't take any off me in my sleep. I seen Michael peering out the window, eyeing my daily walks. I have to be a bit more careful. April 12th, 1921. Today. Smith left without a word. Me and Michael didn't even see him go. Didn't take his paintings with him, which is a bit odd. Lazy Sod didn't even repair the radio before he left. I'll get to it later tonight. Michael is gone to check something outside. Seems paranoid. Think there is more than just tobacco in that pipe of his. At least I've got more time to write. No word from. And then just ink. Like he was going to write something but had to very rapidly close up everything and lock it all down.
Huh.
Oh, my contact paranoid.
This fella's deranged. Trust me, hey, I'm an investigative journalist. I've seen a lot of kooks, okay? This guy has cracked. He's gone. Cuckoo. Needs to be in a loony bin.
In your previous dealings with George, he was always sound of mind. Not the brightest, but solid, reliable.
That's not
But
how
wouldn't
it
you?
used to be.
Well, if he's been stuck on an island for God knows how many years.
Looking for some coins.
Well, these are recent entries. You can see a progression. This guy cracked while he was here, for sure.
There is a slight derangement in his writing. It looks like he got more rushed and hurried. Like he felt something was forcing him to be faster. He had to move. That is a letter he sent to you, personally, dated from 5 days ago.
Well, this was just from 5 days ago.
See, that's what I'm saying. Croaking noise, frogs. This guy's lost his mind. He's gone bananas.
Anyone who
Yeah, but
wants,
it's this specific...
You two, if you want, can give me an intelligence check. Not you.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm way good.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
He's mentioning old colleagues and possibly fencing stolen goods. Send her a letter. You have a pretty good idea. He's talking about her as being an old colleague, possible fence, possibly criminal.
So, not that we're not breaking the law sipping on this whiskey here or nothing, but...
Or breaking into a lighthouse.
You wouldn't possibly have been somebody that was selling things for this Cassidy fella, were you? Off the record, he says as he pulls out the soggy notepad and a pen.
Like that thing's going to be able to write on that.
Yo, no.
You're right. So he takes part of the notes, flips over the blank spot and goes, go ahead.
No.
No? Nothing to share?
No.
Right. Denies, claims that...
Denying
Just
claims.
clicked your early one before. You have heard of Hawkwood? Hawkwood before. They are a very famous antique dealer. There were some rumors a couple of years ago, like 5-6 years ago, about possible illicit antique stealing, but it was all proven to be fake, phony. She fought it all down and proved it.
Writing it down anyway.
Her inner self.
Because
That's
that's
into
a
the
scoop
ocean
if
later.
ever I've heard one.
That's going into the ocean later.
That or
With or without him.
you all have fully explored the study to the best of your ability. Like I said, there are binoculars right next to the paintings.
I'm gonna go.
Nope, she has binoculars.
I'm taking those
Out into your
binoculars.
equipment.
I'm taking the binoculars.
I was
All
gonna
right.
say I was gonna praise the binoculars first.
The binoculars.
Yeah, but what age?
Recent.
Okay.
They're not old. They don't have dents and everything. I mean, they're not the best quality. But, you know, they're not bad. It looks like he invested...
What else was there? Sorry.
Just the binoculars hanging
Okay.
there. It looks like, oddly enough, he didn't have a lot of money, most likely, you can guess, but it looks like he invested a lot into his painting supplies and everything, which makes it even odder that he left the supplies as well. If you want to, you could give me an appraise check on it to get an idea.
I need a 60 or lower.
It's
Really?
been the,
Do you want to?
No, not worth it.
It's really not, but I welcome the effort. Hey, some days the dice just ain't in your favor.
Stop it!
the one time we don't want to roll high.
Yes!
The one game we don't
You
want
want to
high
roll high
rolls.
in. Yep, I know. It's great.
Thank you all for tuning in to our first part of Nerdify Nation's recording of the Lightless Beacon. Please follow us on iTunes and Spotify for more of our podcasts. Also, we release the actual play footage on our YouTube page, Nerdify Nation. Please come and join us there.